Hi, welcome to Simply Country Cuisine. This evening I have a church function, and we're supposed to be doing a summer event, although it's raining. And I found this cute little display of a salad, and I thought, how perfect would that be? I'm going to show you it, and we're going to see if I can make it look like it. So I am actually adding onion to mine. So this is what I saw on someplace. And I thought, well, that would be so cute as a centerpiece of our table if I can replicate it. I actually ordered Bibb lettuce, and it must have been a young person doing my shopping, and they got me romaine. But I just wanted the leaf part of it. And now they are laying cucumbers down, but I want to start with a red onion. And I want to make very thin slices because we're doing hamburgers and hot dogs. And I thought pretty much everything on this platter can be used in their hamburger or hot dog. And I don't want to separate these. I want to try to keep them. So I have a cold onion here. It's very colorful, very springy, summery looking. And I'm doing this onion cold for two reasons. One, I didn't want to cry while I was cutting it. And the other one, I thought it would hold together better. So it's cucumber. So I don't want to dice this or chop it. I'm going to try to cut this as evenly in discs as I possibly can. I think these should go close together. When we were growing up, and in my era, I took home ec. I had 3 home ec teachers in high school. My sewing teacher, my home living teacher, and my cooking teacher. Loved my cooking teacher. She was jolly, she was fun. She used to say, now make your food pretty. You will want to eat it. We're going to do a tomato. I went ahead and purchased Roma tomatoes. I thought they were smaller, but they were still very round. Lay those on there. Now I'm not going to take the seeds out of these. I'm going to put them on just like they are. I've already pre-washed all of my vegetables. We're going to put on boiled eggs. I pre-boiled these, and I was really glad that they peeled nicely because I wanted them to look smooth, not, you know, how some eggs will peel. Now, of course, you probably aren't going to put these on your sandwich, but, you know, for aesthetic purposes, it's going to look good on our salad, and I'm sure there are going to be people at our function tonight that will like to have a little piece of boiled egg. And I'm putting these in as carefully as I can. They want to seem to move a little bit, but now I'm going to put on my black olives, and I'm not going to do anything to them, but I'm just going to cluster them in the center. This would be the seeds of my flour. Now I don't know the purpose behind the green olives. Maybe it's just to add a little more color. You know, I'm just going to say this. I think this picture was done with AI because there's no way these little vegetables stayed still on that for them to take that picture of that. Now, I did see one done in a sunflower. Maybe we'll do that one day. That was cute. It had cheese on it, so it was kind of a cheese platter. You know why I'm using a spoon in my green olives? If you put your hands, even though those are clean, in your olive jar, and you're wondering all the time, why is my olive juice kind of foggy looking? It's because of your hands. It pulls the oils out of your fingers. Just looking. All right, there we have it. That is what I'm going to take for my portion of the dinner tonight. Now, what we're going to make now, I don't want to put on it. Maybe someone would want to put this on their plate, some of these items on their plate like a little salad. We're going to make a lemon Dijon vinaigrette. I'll make it up in the jar, take it to church, and then put it in a little, maybe a little creamer dish so they can pour it on. But if I put that on now, it's gonna break my salad down. Okay, now we're gonna make our lemon Dijon vinaigrette. I'm gonna make it in this because I need to put in 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Remember, we like to use Texas Hill Country Olive Company oil. Well, this one is infused lemon olive oil blend. So I thought, I think that would be great. Don't you think that'd be great? You know, this stuff is like gold, and I almost get stingy when I go to use it. I'm gonna put 1/2 teaspoon of lemon zest in. And I have fresh lemon this time. I'm not using the real lemon juice. These were really, really pretty lemons. All right, that's probably a little bit more, but it's okay, of our zest. And we're going to do 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And we're gonna use our lemon that we just zested. Remember we discussed about cutting citrus? Use serrated edges knives. Don't use your really expensive knives. It'll dull your knife. My grandfather was actually a chef, and he lived by that policy. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Now I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and I use H-E-B Organics. The Dijon mustard will help emulsify it. I'm going to put a teaspoon of honey. I am going to use 1 clove of minced garlic. And I'm going to be making some stuff this week, and it's going to have a lot of garlic in it. So I thought, you know what, I want to save myself the headache, and I just bought me the pack of pre-peeled garlic. And a little bit of salt and pepper. And I like to use, maybe 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. So I'm going to kind of stir it up with this spoon a little bit, emulsify it together. And that mustard will help emulsify it, and the honey will too, because it's thick. Now remember, I'm not going to put this on my salad now. I'm going to take it in a jar and just put a spoon in it or something, or maybe a little pitcher that I can put it in and they can just drizzle it on. Because some people may just want to have a little bit of that and use it as a salad. Sample this to make sure it tastes good. Dita will put the ingredients for the salad dressing on a recipe card on the comment section below on our YouTube channel. Always remember to subscribe, like, and share our videos, and you will be alerted when our videos come up. We are up to 610. Remember, our goal was 1,000 this year. I really, really think we're going to make it. And if you don't have a place to worship, please always join us at any one of our Glad Tidings churches. 1 church, 5 locations. And if you feel like you don't do enough to serve the Lord, come join us, because I promise you, you can get busy for God in that church. We love you. Bye-bye. Ooh, that's pretty.